everybody, it's Jill with Angel Creations. Welcome back to my craft room. So good to have you guys here with me today. Today's craft is not going to be all about the Dollar Tree. Actually, I have my surface was given to me by my neighbor. She redid a room in her house and she gave me a whole bunch of beautiful scraps of beadboard. And we do have a little bit of Dollar Tree. I did cut out my words with Dollar Tree vinyl on my Cricut. And this doorknob is amazing. I found this when I was with Christine and Bill not too long ago, subscribers that I met in Brooksville. And we went to the Goodwill one day. We've been together a couple times, but one day we did like, I don't know, 4 Dollar Trees and a Goodwill, and we had a blast. But that is from that day of shopping. I already taped it off because although I think it's gorgeous in the color it already is, for my project today I do want it to be black. And then I cut out, this is going to kind of mimic a door. It's not really a door, obviously it's a craft, but I want the doorknob on it, and the saying goes with the door. And then listen, I have tried and tried all day to cut out, you know, those, like, I'm gonna say wrought iron, but just because it'll make you think black metal maybe, but remember those antique hinges that used to be on the doors? Well, I have been trying all day. I have wasted tons of tongue depressors here, or super big you know what I'm trying to say, what are these, popsicle sticks, and I gave up. I can't make those, I can't cut anything to make that shape. So I am going with just 2. I'm going to paint them black, and those are going to be my makeshift hinges. All right, so I'm going to paint my doorknob black, and I'm going to paint my little hinges black, and then we will be right back. Okay guys, I just want to show you something. So I painted my doorknob, and it is still a little wet, and I'm wrapping my finger in a baby wipe, and I'm just going lightly over. This is like wet sanding. I'm just going lightly over some of the raised bumps, and I want to bring that detail out. It's like distressing, only it's wet distressing, if you will. So you don't have to do this if you don't like this look, but I want to bring that look out in my raised bumped pieces here. So I'm just showing you that's what I'm doing. It's called wet sanding, okay? And I will show you the details when we're all done. Let me keep going. Be right back. Okay, so now we'll let this dry a little bit more. I've distressed it to my liking. Like I said, if you don't like that look, you don't need to go that way. We're going to put, before I put my vinyl down, I want to put a little antique Waverly wax on our surface. I just zhuzh it up. I like the distressed look, you know. My fingernails are not painted, and they are full of black paint right now, so they look really grungy. But trust me, it's paint. It really is. All right, let's get a little bit of some distressing going on. We're going to dab, dab, dab with our antique Waverly wax. And once we have that pretty well dry, let me move this so you can see me, we're going to just put some right on our surface. Come down. I like to go with the grain, so I come up, I go down. I like to do my outline a lot just doesn't look so brandy new now. Now, I'm going to dab it one more time and just dab a couple of times because I want a couple of darker streaks. So like maybe one there. Can you see? Going up, down. That one didn't really go up very far. Down, there. Maybe over here one. And that's it. That's all I'm going to do for distressing. Just that much. Let me come in on my edge there. Alright, so I'm going to cover that up. And if you want your board white, you do you, boo. You do you. Alright, so now that we have that on, I'm sure it's dry enough. We'll rub this napkin over it to make sure, just blend it in a little bit. I'm sure it is, let's cover those baby wipes up there. I think it's perfectly fine now to put our vinyl down on it. So let's get our placement for our vinyl. I'm just gonna rub this onto my press and seal a little bit more before I try to take it off. It is a big piece, so you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to cut around it before I even try to work with it, because when there's a lot of overhang like this, it gets stuck to other things in the process and it just makes it. So let me get all of our excess press and seal. I am terrible. I think it's I'm a terrible waste with this because it's hard to rip off of the cardboard that it comes in. All right, let's get rid of this. All right, now let's get this where we're gonna want this. So, because we're gonna have a doorknob and some hinges. So let's look at placement because we're gonna have 10 hinges here. Let me see. All right, our saying says, until God opens the door, praise him in the hallway. So I've been telling my daughter to do this. She's been going through some trials and tribulations, and I keep telling her, until God opens the next door, you need to praise him in the hallway. And I decided that I need to share that with everybody. So here goes. And then by sharing it here, I also will be sharing it at the doctor's office, right? So, all right, now the time has come. The hard part is getting our words to stick down on our Glad press and seal, which we are using as a, I'm going to take it off the bumpy surface for a minute here. We're using it as our transfer tape. Hold on. I know it's very possible. I just have to be gentle here. Okay. It's coming. It is coming off. We just have to be very... Oh, lost a couple letters over there. Kind of need 3 hands. I've said that more times in crafting. But wouldn't we be funny looking with 3 hands or 3 arms even? God knew what he was doing. Ah! Alright. Hold on. We're almost there. I can see the light. I can see the light. We're almost at the end. Praise him. Oh no, we just took a letter off. I'm going to stick it to something else for a minute. And we'll put it back on after. It is really hard to do a big piece because you're trying not to touch the rest of it while you're getting it all down. But I'm doing it in front of you so that you can see it is possible. Can you see there's no grid lines on this paper? This is definitely Dollar Tree vinyl. All right, let's put our E back on the. Flip it around so I can see how to put it. Goes this way. Let's see. This way. My E back on. A little crooked. Let me fix that. You can always put it on the surface as well. Like if I want to leave it off, I could stick it on right on the board, seeing that it's only one. It doesn't want to stick to my press and seal for some reason. All right, I have it all off. I'm going to grab my surface back, and I'm just going to put that right down because I want to, of course, we don't know our measurement again, so I gotta just put my doorknob on. All right, we're gonna go for this. We're gonna go for it. Something there, I don't know what it is. All right, I'm gonna press down with my fingers. That's all you really need to use when you're using press and seal. If you go ahead and use a scraper, you're most likely gonna rip your press and seal. So until God opens, and I didn't write the word the next door, but until God opens the door, praise him in the hallway, right? I'm here, sitting here with a water leak again, and my hair is wet and in one of those Dollar Tree towel scrunchies because I luckily live in a place that has lots of amenities, and I was able to go to one of our halls and take a beautiful shower today. I'm very, very grateful for that, boy. Very grateful. I can walk to it. I can see it from my house. So I'm just going to fix my T. It went on a little crooked. So I'm going to fix that real quick. And then we're going to see how well we did. But I'm praising him anyway because you know what? Something else has come to light during this water leak. It's only been a couple of days. I've been without water. We're camping. We shut the water off and then we turn it on to do our dishes, and we are waiting for someone to come fix it this weekend. But something came to light over this whole thing that makes me think that God allowed me to have a water leak this week, although very, very inconvenient to say the least. I think he allowed me this water leak because of what has come to light. Anyway, without giving you all the details, it's not going to make any sense. Okay, look at this. Until God opens the door. There was a comma. Is there a comma there? Did I lose my comma? I may have lost my comma. Oh my goodness, may have lost a comma. But anyways, we can make a comma with a marker. Until God opens the door, praise him in the hallway. I love that. I love it. All right, now we're going to put these hinges on. We might have to shorten them, but I don't think so. So we're going to take our, so let's see where, I guess that's a good little placement right there. I don't want too much glue. I just want enough for it to hold because I don't want it to seep out. So we'll put one hinge right there. And I think by using these grid lines kind of already that are on the beadboard, I will put the next one right below. I'm kind of using the lines that they're giving me, so they'll be even. And now we are going to glue our doorknob on, but I do have, whoops, I do have 3 screws here also. I didn't grab my, excuse me, here. I have to grab my power tools. We are going to glue this, but we are also going to screw 3 screws into it. So I am going to, I think I am out of E6000. Another glue that I love to use is called Quick Grip. But I get that at Rural King, if you have a Rural King near you. It is just as good, if not stronger, as a E6000. And I'm going to put a bunch of that on here. And then I am going to set my knob right down where I want it. Like so. And then I am going to take this cutting board I like to keep handy. Should have had it here already. Let's see if we can put it on the, there we go. Let's cover up our glue so it doesn't keep coming out on us. You know, once you squeeze those tubes, they just keep squeezing, don't they? All right, so that is not glued down yet. It's going to take a little while, but we are going to put our little screws in it. There's a screw on the top and 2 on the bottom. Make sure I have to make sure it's going the correct way there. So let me screw this one right down. Whoops, hold on, hold on, hold on. I should be standing. Hold on, I can do this, I can do this. Let me stand up. Alright, there's one. And we had to use short screws because we don't want them to come through the other side. And then we're going to put one in here. Let me make it straight before I screw that one down. And I probably don't need my screw-on drill. There we go. We hold that really good. Whoops, see, it slid a little. It's because I should have drilled some holes first. There we go. And now I'm going to put the second one, or actually it's my third one in. And I should have pre-drilled holes because this is some tough beadboard. All right, so I think we have that pretty well secured. Let's look at the back and make sure there's nothing sticking out. So we are good to go. All right, let me give you a good look at this. What do we think? What do we think? All right, now on the back of this, we are going to put sawtooth hangers, but I don't have any sawtooth hangers available right now. We have to put 2 sawtooth hangers on here. If we were to put just a jute hanger or beaded hanger, it's very side heavy, right? It's just not gonna sit right because this side of the board is very heavy. So we have to put 2 sawtooth hangers on the back. And I don't have any sawtooth hangers today. I looked and looked. I usually keep a little bin of bits and bobs that when I take a sawtooth hanger off, I stick it in there, but I must have used them all. So I can't show you the sawtooth hanger part of this craft today, but you could also put this on an easel and have it sitting on an easel, but I just think that is lovely. What do you guys think? Do you like it? Cute, right? I think it's so, so special, and it's really, really good for me to remember. I am guilty of being grumpy and, you know, feeling sorry for myself when I wake up and we have a water leak, and, you know, it's, but then I say, okay, Lord, I'm giving this to you. There's nothing I can do about it right now, and being grumpy and all that is not going to help the situation at all. So I am just going to put a smile on my face, go on with my life, put my nose in the Word, and carry on, right? And that's all you can do. That's all you can do. So I thought this was a really great little saying that we could just put up and remember, right? And I'm going to put some sawtooth hangers on the back of this so it can hang at the doctor's office too. All right, everybody, I hope you enjoyed this. I really enjoyed making it with you. And if you do find, I mean, look at, you could even go to the thrift store and find an old door. You could find the old hinges that I'm talking about. You know, the hammered old black. They were really fancy. I couldn't cut them fancy today. And then doorknob, yeah, or even a door handle. Even a door handle. You could make this craft, right? If you don't have a Cricut, you can use rub-on letters or Dollar Tree stickers. So, very, very doable. All right, everybody, I hope you enjoyed this craft. I am going to get off of here, and I am going to look a little bit further for my sawtooth hangers, but if not, I do have to go run some errands. I have to go to the pharmacy and hit the Walmart, so I'm sure they have sawtooth hangers. It boggles my mind. I take them off so many Dollar Tree projects. I know I have some somewhere, but I did just redo my craft room a little bit, so things are kind of missing in action. But anyway, this is the craft. It doesn't matter about the hanger, right? All right, everybody, I love each and every one of you. Thanks for watching, thanks for commenting, and thanks for all your support, all of you. And one more thing, I just want to bring this up one more time. Well, not one more time, but I gotta find it here. Go on and look for Nathan's freeze-dried candies. These are amazing. The website is always, these are Skittles. I'm eating these little by little because I can't resist them, and plus they're right here in my craft room. But I don't know if you can see those. Those are freeze-dried Skittles, and this one is a freeze-dried Jolly Rancher, and these are amazing, amazing candies. Amazing. The website is linked in every single one of my videos down in the description box, so go check it out, and tell them Jill from Angel Creations sent you. All right, everybody, until I see you again, be good and do good. Bye now. And the button's not gonna work. Well, that's all right. That's okay. We'll take a close-up of this. Look at the doorknob, see? All the distressing and all the, you know, you gotta have all that distressing. All right, everybody, till I see you again, be good and do good. Bye now.